E3 is well and truly underway, so let's start from the very beginning and see what the big publishers have presented this year. Welcome to Button Bash. Bethesda kicked off their presentation with a gameplay trailer for the new Doom. It looks like we're trading Doom 3's impenetrable darkness and cramped corridors for rapid action and fatalities. Our new Marine breaks faces, tears off limbs, and is really good with a chainsaw. The gory glory looked fantastic on the new id Tech 6 engine, but it was the addition of the snap map system that got people really excited. The new map editor allows users to snap together existing assets to create custom game maps in a top-down view system. Aesthetically, the new Doom is favoring the biomechanical demon style of Doom 3, but has a couple of stylistic touches from the original games. I especially like how the new Revenant looks. And was that a cyber demon at the end of the single-player demo? Doom 3 will supposedly come out in spring 2016. Next up was team-based online action game Battlecry, announcing its worldwide beta. Set in an alternate history steampunk-esque setting, players choose from factions modeled on 20th century Russia, Britain, and now China. With brutal, fast-paced combat and featuring up to 32 players, Battlecry looks to be frenetic and a very exciting multiplayer smash-em-up.
It'll be fun watching this unfold.
Then there was the Dishonored II trailer and the big reveal that players will be able to play either as original protagonist Corvo Attano or as newcomer Emily Caldwin. Arcane promised that each character would come with unique skill sets, and like in Dishonored 1, your actions will have a visible effect on the game world. Dishonored was one of my favorite games of 2012. It was a very inventive assassination game with lots of cool powers that let you approach each situation in a bunch of different ways. I really can't wait to see how they expand upon the Dishonored universe, and this is an amazing trailer. The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited teased some of the new settings that they'll be bringing to the PS4 and Xbox One ports of the game. Bethesda also announced, surprise surprise, a free-to-play strategy card game, Elder Scrolls Legends, which will be launching on PC and iPad later this year. But by far the biggest part of Bethesda's presentation was Fallout 4, and my, was it a crowd pleaser.
Got a doll, baby, I love her so, nothing else like her anywhere you go, a man she...
Bethesda showed off a very powerful character creation system, and of course, you can play as a woman. Fallout 4 starts off just before the nuclear war that has everyone fleeing into the vaults, with the player character emerging 200 years later as the lone survivor of Vault 211. We also got a look at your German Shepherd companion, who can fetch things for you and aid you in combat. The Vault-assisted targeting system is back from Fallout 3, and once again allows for some very cool finishing moves. Most exciting of all was the announcement of a collector's edition that comes with a real-life Pip-Boy that you can fit a smartphone into. Bethesda also announced a Pip-Boy smartphone app that can be used with Fallout 4 as a second screen to control the Pip-Boy menu. If I may stop being objective for a second, that sounds so cool. Probably the best use of a second screen system I've come across. On the subject of apps, they also announced the release of Fallout Shelter, released on iOS that day, a Sim Tower-esque people management game that sees you running your own vault. Sadly, it's not going to be available on Android for a couple of months, which seems like a bit of an oversight for a company as big and thorough as Bethesda. In the main game, there was a big emphasis on crafting. Weapons customization has become a whole lot more robust, with over 700 different modifications available, which allows you to amass an insane array of weapons. You can build fortresses and weapon emplacements by salvaging materials out of the environment, and you have customizable power armor, which you can equip with a jetpack. But probably the coolest bit of news, we got a release date. Fallout 4 is coming out on the 10th of November 2015. So that's what Bethesda brought to the table at E3 2015. Fallout 4 was most certainly the highlight of the event. I am going to have to hide my wallet so that I can't buy one of those Pip-Boy collector's editions. I'm also very impressed with the new Doom, and the Dishonored 2 trailer is absolutely beautiful. Stay tuned as we bring you more news from E3 2015.